Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
Welcome back to the show. We're joined by our very special guest, amazing entrepreneur, makeup artist, creator of her own line, Christina Flach, Pretty Girl Makeup. And she makes me cry because you don't get to see what happens before we talk, before we get on air. But she's just a beautiful soul, beautiful person. I've gotten to know her the past few months, and I'm just so connected to you. And I just love you. And I know we're bonded forever, and we're going to meet one day. I'm on one coast. She's on, the West Coast. But she just showed me her beautiful Christmas trees. She's an amazing mother. She's a family woman. She's an entrepreneur. And I'm just happy tears because there's something about her. And I hope you guys can feel it and see it too. And I know a lot of you, and especially in the California area, get to see her on TV a lot. Yes, she's a celebrity makeup artist. There's so much to you. So to start off, tell us a little bit about your new venture and products and what you do. And then we'll talk and I'll stop crying.
No, oh my God, you're so
love
precious.
You. I love you. Go ahead.
I love you big. So actually today I'm going to be on California Live at 11:30.
Oh, awesome.
Talking about spa water. I think they've had that they love this segment. They've had it on like 5 times, but that's great.
Awesome. Awesome.
The world needs more hydration.
Oh, I'm just going to interject quick. What's your favorite water? Like to drink?
I make this really weird concoction with, cause you're Miss Costco and I'm Miss Trader Joe's. So they have this dehydrated ginger packets at Trader Joe's. And I add that to my filtered water, some malic acid.
Really?
It's a little sour and it's like good for digestion. And then I add a hibiscus tea.
You are so fancy. I just meant tap water. Like I prefer Fiji in the bottle. Like, I don't know. Is there some taste about it compared to Evian? It's better, but I just love Fiji water. But back to the hydration thing. Go ahead.
Yeah, the hydration. So it's all good.
Costco doesn't sell Fiji. Tell your sister we got to work on that.
Oh, I'm going to have to tell her.
And only Guinness. Sometimes around Halloween, sometimes they don't have Guinness, but I'm just saying, tell her. Yeah.
I'm going to have to inform her. She just got a big award, my sister. She saved someone's life. Some woman had like a stroke or a heart attack in her, I call it her shop, Costco. My sister is a manager there. And this woman, like her family wrote a letter to Costco, sent my sister flowers. And then my sister got this president's award for like the whole company for that. So she's like a rock star, that one. So I'm really proud of her.
Oh,
and today
beautiful.
Is her birthday.
Oh, happy birthday. What's her name?
Stephanie.
Happy birthday, Stephanie. Yes. And I'm hoping that this makes the Costco connection, the magazine, when I get it in the mail. I would love to see your story and the letter.
Right?
And, yes, I'm sure they're going to put her in the newsletter. I got to see it.
I am sure. Yes. And you'll just be like, oh my God, I'm related to her.
I'm like, totally. Oh my goodness. That's a beautiful story. Congratulations on saving and helping someone like that.
So today we are going to chat about like myths in the beauty industry of things that you think you should do or that you probably shouldn't do. So the first one is exfoliating every day. It is really not good to use a rough, abrasive exfoliant daily. It can strip your skin of oils. It's really rough on your skin. So that is a definite, once a week type thing. What are your thoughts on that one?
I agree, because then my face gets all red and like very thin. I feel like I'm losing all the layers of my skin. And then if I over rub, I'm red for a few days. I have sensitive skin like that. I don't know if it's rosacea or something, but I get that red some here sometimes, especially when I drink alcohol. But so I agree. I agree with that. I only exfoliate probably once a week or two, and I keep it in the shower. I do, because it's so grimy and grindy. And I use like a basic Clinique one, whatever, that scrubs, because it always comes to the free kit. And so I just use those and I do it like that. With a
gift with purchase. Who doesn't love a gift with purchase?
Totally. So I have a whole bunch of those facial scrubs, right?
Totally. So that's awesome.
And I don't know about the shelf life on those, but I hope they're good because I keep using them,
I'm sure they're good, but it's also good even if you, when you do it, put a little moisturizer on first and then put the exfoliant on, because it does add a layer of protection. So I think it would be a good idea to do that.
Awesome.
Wearing makeup every day is bad for your skin. True or false?
I want to say true.
It's actually false.
Really?
Makeup on your skin every day is fine. It actually protects your skin from the sun and all kinds of other environmental things that we have going on. So makeup every day is okay. It's an okay thing. See, that's a bad myth.
But not lashes every day because you might get a sty. So don't overdo it. Okay.
Well, not reusing we still have
or not
that
reusing the
situation.
eyelashes. That's another myth. Okay, keep going.
Yes,
Keep
you
going.
have to spray that. Yeah, we're going to get to that soon. You can. Here's another. This is one of my favorite ones. People tell me all the time. Well, I only need to put sunscreen on if it's sunny.
That's
false. Thank you.
And by the way, especially where you are, but even where I am, I was in the car this morning taking my kids to school. The sun it's maybe 30 degrees, but the sun's beating on my face. And I pull on the thing and I throw the hat on. I'm like, oh my God, my melasma. I feel it. It's coming out of my skin.
Yep.
You got to be careful. Sun is strong all times.
You do. And actually, like, especially if you're skiing or, in that type of, and the sun's reflecting on that, it's even stronger than being at the beach. So it's really important when you're if it's cold, warm, sunscreen is 365 days of the year, the end. That's it. There's nothing further to discuss. Here's a good one. Remember how you used to hear like pinching your cheeks, like to give yourself a little like color? Have you ever heard that one? Did your grandmother ever tell you that one?
No.
So they would tell you to like pinch your cheeks and it gives you like instant, like, and they called it rouge back then. My grandma called it rouge.
I know
not
rouge,
blush,
but
rouge. I love that word. I think it's hilarious. So anyway, doing this is actually, it's not good. It can break blood vessels and broken capillaries. So it's really not
that. I said capillaries. I said it wrong, but yes.
Capillaries.
And then just putting the germs on my face. So, okay. All right, good.
Yeah, so it's not good. I mean, if you can gently just do a little thing, like you're in the car and you're like, okay, I look like a pale ghost. I need a little life to my thing. Just massage it and move the movement up.
Okay.
Face yoga is like, my daughter sent me this woman on TikTok that does this face yoga, and I am fascinated by it. Think about it. We move our body all over, but our face, we don't exercise. So of course it's going to droop as we age. True. So we really do need to do, when you're putting on your moisturizer, morning and night, all the movement goes up and into your hair. Another fantastic thing I just learned on Amazon, they have these like scalp massagers.
What happened? I didn't touch anything. All right, go ahead.
There you are. There's your prettiness. That was funny. Okay, so there are these little black plastic things that you can massage your scalp with.
Mm-hmm.
I went and had my hair done the other day, and my hairstylist was like, okay, why is your hair growing so much? Like, what have you been doing? And I'm like, oh my gosh, that thing, it really stimulates the growth of your hair, but it also stimulates your face, the muscles in your face and head to lift and to be strong. So your skin is not going to be so droopy. We get droopy eyes as we get older. So if you can hold on to underneath your brow and lift it up and go across and shake it into your forehead, it really helps keeping the eyes open and not drooping. So that's a really good one. Do it twice a day, morning and night. Do it with your moisturizer. It doesn't need to take long. It's just doing it daily really will keep the Botox away, even though still need them. I mean, we all we're not gonna omit that, but
I admit it. I haven't had it and for need it. Look at this. I'm sick of it.
I want no movement. I want cement face right there.
And why do men think it's horrible that we want Botox? Like they don't get it. Like, or do something beauty wise. They make fun. It's so stupid. They get so angry. Oh, you don't need that. I'm like, yeah, I do. I do.
Yeah. You're like, you like this face like this? You think it's gonna look like? What did my daughter tell me? Mommy, my girlfriend Skylar is my doctor, and she's like, my daughter goes, Mommy, Aunt Skylar can only keep that face lifted so long. I'm like, thank you.
I had to tell someone I was dating. I'm like, they got so mad. Oh, you both. I'm like, look at the television screen. I said, find one forehead that's moving on any of our morning network shows. And I was working in Northeast. I said, they don't move. I said, and if you find one, guess what? Your eye goes to the moving forehead of the person talking. Like right now, this is not good. But like, it's just part of it.
There's movement. I want no movement. I want to see nothing.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. So I love that. No, but it's true. You know what? No one needs to know what you do. And honestly, I believe if I am asked, is plastic surgery or Botox or filler, is my opinion on that? My opinion is the following. If it makes you feel good and makes you feel more confident, it's fantastic. Do what makes you feel good. Of course, don't overdo it. There's a part, there's a line in the sand with filler and Botox that it's like, Don't turn into the cat lady and look disfigured and crazy. But if you can do it a little bit, it's great. And no one needs to know. It's no one's business. If someone asks, say, no, don't do it. I don't
No,
need to.
I'm
I don't need
opposite.
to
I
get
just
into a
posted on social
conversation.
media. I'm like, look at my needles.
Like
And then
I just
people,
had my yeah.
I'm like, I don't care. But like, and it's so crazy. People have such strong opinions. What are you doing? Yeah. And like they judge you. And I'm like, I got this job interview. I was going to be hired at a local news station last year and I didn't take the job. And the guys, the news director tells me, going through your social media posts, I saw you getting needles in your forehead. I said, yeah, my son was videotaping me. I was getting sculpture. I'm trying to rejuvenate my collagen. And I also get
Yeah,
Botox
I'm
and I
trying
post
not
that
to
too.
look old. And yeah,
And
I got to go on TV.
he's like,
yeah.
well, he's like, no, you can't be posting those types of things. And I'm like, excuse me, it's part of me, part of who I am. And sorry, no one else at the station is honest enough to say they get Botox. I'm like, it pissed me off. I'm like, don't want to work for them. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, it's true. It's all true. Okay, here's one. Do you remember people would try popping their pimples with a safety pin?
I've done
Have you ever
that
done that?
before. Guilty. I've done it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not a good thing
Ah.
because it's just too harsh. It can infect and scar. So like we don't need scarring and we don't need infection. So.
Mom told me that trick, but she was, back in the day, and she would use her lighter because she was a smoker, and she would light the tip of the needle to like sterilize it. But oh my God, okay, I don't do
okay,
that.
Is that the best? That's the best.
But I do pop. I do pop.
Well, of course we do. What are you
They
going to do?
say you're not supposed to. Tell me the myth.
Well, you can't leave. Okay, if you have a white juicy zit on your corner of your nose, how are you not going to like remove it? You're not going to just let it sit there and grow and fester. Thank you. No, that's got to go. Good. So wash your hands with soap, put a little alcohol. And pop it gently and then add a little alcohol, not get infected and dry out quickly. Oh, here's a doozy. Hairspray is great for using as a makeup setting spray. Yes or no?
No.
Yeah, no. That is going to get sticky. There's ingredients on there and it's going to dry out your skin and make you look older. So it's a total no. It's not going to keep it. It's going to just, that's for hair. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's not a good thing. Burn split ends. Do you burn your split ends or do you trim them? My mother
used to do that. Trim.
Yeah. Thank you. Trim. Yeah.
Wouldn't your hair just go up?
Right. I wouldn't, I don't even want to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, here's another one. The higher the SPF, the better the protection. True or false?
False.
You are right. You need to, you don't need to go past like 30. But it's really more important to reapply every couple of hours. That's the big thing. You don't want it to be, and sometimes there's like so many more chemicals in ones that are like 70 or 100 SPF. So it's better to have something in the, normal range for skin and just protect it. Oh, this is a good one. You'll love this one. A base tan will prevent sunburn.
No.
You still have to protect your skin with sunscreen, but the more you're in this, it doesn't even matter. You can be tan and still get burnt. You're not going to, just because you have like a base tan doesn't mean you're going to forego any burning. So that's a definite. No.
Let me just say, if you want that base tan, still wear your sunblock. People don't realize. My sister makes fun of me. I wear, she's like really dark. She doesn't wear sunblock. I wear sunblock and I'll get a tan very gradually. And then I'm like, why would I try to harm my skin more than I need to?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. This is great stuff. Yeah. Christina Flach here, by the way, talking to us, Pretty Girl Makeup. She doesn't even talk about herself, but she should go to her social media pages. Go ahead.
You're so nice. So let's see. Eliminate split ends. How do you do that?
Well, can I tell you the truth? I have such horrible hair. I have extensions. Even though my hair's short right now, there's still extensions in there. I have the worst split ends. I have nothing. I now lately, for the past almost a year, I've been trimming them every month, but I still get them. So I've been putting oil on the ends. Nothing you could do. I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's super important. Like when you're like blow drying your hair, curling your hair, or flat ironing your hair, that you put a heat protector on your hair. It is super, super important.
Question,
Okay.
but then I see like the alcohol in it, like the spray. So I'm like, is it really good for your hair or not? What is a heat protector? Is it
Well,
really protecting my hair? What is it? The oil that's in it or what?
well,
Because
no, you know what? The oil is the okay. So, that oil is what burns.
just
So
put
you don't want to
Moroccan
put,
oil on my edges
no,
before I curled it today.
no, 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 no. That is frying your hair.
Stop it. I'm thinking I'm doing
Yeah,
something good.
I know you are, but it's really not. You don't want to put oil on your hair and then I mean, think about it. You're going to put oil on your hair and then it's going to, you're going to put the hot curling thing. It's just going to burn it. So that's a no. Here's the deal with the oil. If you, let's say you get your hair blown out and they blow it out, they curl it, they flat iron it, whatever, it's all done. And you're not going to do anything to your hair for, till you wash it again, then put a little oil on the ends. But if you're going to, don't think that putting Moroccan or any oil, I don't want to, speak ill of Moroccan oil. I think it's a great product. You don't want to put any oil on your hair and then, curl it, especially flat iron or curl it. It's really harsh. Oh, here's my favorite one. What preparation H can cure eye puffiness? Yes or no?
Yes.
Well, I think it's a no because it's really can be damaging to your eyes. It can get rid of some puffiness, but it's also it can be hard on your eyes. So that's something you want to be very careful with.
Okay.
Yeah. I know. Isn't that surprising? We heard that for years when we were growing up. Preparation
Totally.
H on your eyes. I would recommend is getting a jade roller, keeping it in the freezer, and rolling your eyes with ice. I do it first thing in the morning.
Jade roller? Is that the stone?
You know those little, yeah, the stone, and just get, or even, an ice cube like in a plastic bag to protect it so it's not freezing. But get rid of that. Also, use your fingers and kind of tap under the eye and lift it, just kind of get some movement going on there. But being hydrated, the
Wow.
real thing to get rid of puffy eyes is obviously staying hydrated, getting
Okay.
enough rest, but keeping, cooling down the area there. And
Okay.
I think that's a safer thing to do than adding preparation age. So what about tanning beds are safer than the sun?
No. False?
Very good. A Harvard study says that a tanning bed is 3 times stronger than the sun. So that's definitely a no.
Really?
Yeah. Um, what about alcohol as a toner? Do you think that's a good thing or not?
They say no, but I do use alcohol. I
Yeah.
do.
It's better to get a toner for oily skin than rubbing, with some rubbing alcohol. You want to re-alkaline the skin, but you don't want it to be drying. So, you have to really listen to your skin. Um, I really love face oils. I think they're so great and they penetrate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here's another one. You know those little look like a little knife things to shave off your peach fuzz on your face. Do you know those things?
I did it this morning.
Isn't that the
So
greatest thing ever?
did it this,
Yeah,
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 by the way, and for some
yeah.
reason, like on the melasma spot here, I literally, I did it, and then I alcohol my razor. I use a Mod
Oh,
3. I did it today. I put like this, and then
it
I
looks
go down
fantastic.
because I hate seeing peach fuzz, and then I also get the dark ones here. Like,
Yes,
come on, and I
it's
did
so
here,
gross.
and I did
Uh-huh.
here.
Good girl.
Like
Good.
whatever. And then I
Yeah,
Googled
no,
years ago. My
it's
mom used
so
to tell
good.
me Elizabeth Taylor used to shave her face. So I'm like, ha, she was ahead of her
Now there
time.
you go. Oh, okay. So it is actually really good for getting all the dead fur off your face. You don't want to have a furry face. It's
Mm-hmm.
even if there are women that I see that have so much hair on their face and it's, I don't even know if they know it, but it's very heavy. But the thing is with that, what's so great about the little razor thing, and you can get them on Amazon, they're disposable. You can get like 40 of them for $10. They're really inexpensive. Use them once, throw it away. It exfoliates besides getting rid of the unseemly looking fur on your face. But it also, what's fantastic about it is it helps with your vitamin C serum to penetrate, your moisturizer to penetrate. It's not just
Mm-hmm.
sitting there in the hair follicles doing nothing. It's not helping anything.
Yeah. Okay, good. These are good. What else do you got for us?
Oh, I've got, how about, brushing your hair 100 times, it will make your hair shinier.
No.
No,
False.
you're right. False.
I'm thinking
It can
Laura
lead to
Ingalls,
frizzing. Yes, right. 100
like the
times.
horse brush. Yes.
Right. It can lead to frizz and breakage. So we definitely don't want to do that. How about, okay, yeah, and we've talked about this before. How long does mascara last? 3 months, I get rid of it.
3 months. You taught me that.
3 months, we've learned that. Okay. Toothpaste as an acne spot treatment, true or false?
What did you say?
People use toothpaste as
True.
get rid of
Oh,
the zit.
true. Yes, I do.
Yeah, there's a lot of harsh ingredients in there, but it's not good for your face. So that's a no. And I know everyone's been doing that, but it can create dermatitis and other skin problems. So we don't want that.
That's so crazy. My friend sent me a picture of a huge zit that he had on his face 2 days ago. Hold on. And I'm just going to out him. He doesn't care. But wait, I'm not even telling you, like, to the point where, hold on, I got to just pull this up. I don't know if you could see it. Oh, of course not. Of course, the image is not loaded now, but
Of course not.
Okay, look how big it was.
Oh my God.
He went to Florida. This is my friend Rob. And he's like, and I said, I'm like, put toothpaste on it. So I told him bad news the other day.
That's okay. I would get some alcohol. Honestly, I would pop that. That thing's got to go. Like that thing's like gonna, that's got a whole like.
We were comparing like sty eyes, and I was showing. I'm like, don't feel bad. I got this thing. So I'm like, you were so on point. You were on point. Go ahead. What else you got?
Oh my God. Are you supposed to brush your hair from top to bottom?
No, bottom up.
That's right. Start down there. Don't just pull on it. Here's the thing with extension care. We all have them. What do you do?
I didn't know you did. Oh, great. So
I have my hair is this long, but it's not this thick.
Feebly grows. Like my hair looks like this.
It looks like
oh my God,
a cancer victim.
Never knew that. That's what I say. And you just keep going.
I don't. Yeah, it's like, oh my God. But so anyway, I have learned, my lovely lady that does my extensions has taught me every night, if you want your extensions to grow out properly, you have to put your hair either in a braid or on top of the head. You have to, because it pulls on it. It damages it. It's super important to never, ever, ever sleep with your hair just hanging down in the day. It's not a good thing.
What are the best type of extensions? You're talking to someone who's tried them all. I used to do the fuse, the hot glue, the stupid bonds, ripped my hair out. Then I did the beads. Now I just do the tape. I feel like everything's damaging. But what is your favorite? Just curious to know.
I like the sew-in.
The sew-in. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Because I think the tape is really damaging that's what I hear. The tape is really damaging. It pulls off the hair. So I think
how many layers do they sew in? They make a braid? I've never had that one.
There are two across. There's like one in the mid and then one lower.
And it's not too heavy? I've never tried that one. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's really great. And what's nice about it is there's room that you feel your own hair. They're not just everywhere, like your own scalp. They're not just all over. They're just like in one area, and that's it. And you can keep them, it's super important not to get them matted, and don't go so long, really listen. If you like with these, it's like 6 to 8 weeks, you want to really you have to take care of them. They need to be brushed. They need to be conditioned. I mean, it's a whole situation. So
can you reuse that hair? Just curious.
Do I reuse? Yes.
You move it up and how often do you have to redo the braid thing? Like, is it every month? 2 months?
Like every 6 to 8 weeks.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much. God, what's next? Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Questions?
So washing your hair every day, true or false? Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's true. You should not wash it every day.
Very good. Too frequent washing your scalp with harsh cleansers can give, problems. It dries out your hair. So it's not good. It's not good for your scalp. So honestly, you need oil in your hair to keep your hair not dried out, not getting as many split ends. You need to take care of it. So it's really important to like once a week. And here's the thing. I know, like, I work out in a very hot yoga room and I sweat a lot. So I won't wash all of this, but I will wash this area. Do that every other day, just depending on how hot it is or how sweaty it's gotten.
So you just put your head over, let's sink with like
I'll do it in the shower. I'll keep my hair all like up here on top, and then I will.
That's a great idea.
With some conditioner and shampoo. Soup. It's lunchtime, and I'll just blow dry that out, and so that actually will help the whole head from being really oily, because that's cleaned. So just do parts of your head.
Is dry shampoo good or bad for you? True or false?
It's not good.
I thought so. That's what I use. But I'm going to try this trick out, my hair up and washing it, because I think about all the bugs and germs in my hair after 3 days.
Yeah, sometimes after a few days, it's like, oh, just having that, and then it actually smells clean. So that's a really good thing.
Okay. We've got time for one more.
Okay. Rotating products is good for your skin.
True.
Yes or no? No, your skin actually likes consistency. So it's really important. I don't know. You can take that one or leave it. I think it's good to be consistent, but you can rotate things around. So you don't want to use Retin-A every day, but you do want to use your vitamin C every day. On your face, neck, and chest, and your hands. Super important. On your hands, chest, neck, and face. Vitamin C serum. It's really, really good. Yeah.
All right, Miss Celebrity Makeup Artist. Christina Flach, how do we find you? We can continue this next time. I love it. It was great.
I love it. No, it's good. You can find me at ChristinaFlach.com. You can see videos of me on California Live and other photo shoots I do. You can go to prettygirlmakeup.com and see my products, and my new line, I'm Too Busy, is up too. And we're going to be getting new products. So we're excited about that.
Can't wait. Love it. Merry Christmas. I'll see you next week before the holiday.
I can't wait. I hope so.
I can't wait. So beautiful.
Much.
Christmas sugar. I love you too. Bye, sweetheart. Mwah.
Are you looking for even more of the podcasts and hosts that you love? The Podcast Business News Network is proud to announce that you now have even more ways to listen live. Check out the MyTuner Radio, online radio box, and Simple Radio apps on iOS and Android, or find us online. Search for Business News Network on mytuner-radio.com, or search Podcast Business News Network on streama.com and onlineradiobox.com/US. Take your podcast on the go and don't miss a minute of the action.
Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers.
Day-to-day simple tasks can become pretty daunting.
I have to carry my chair up 2 flights of steps or have somebody do it for me.
What scares me the most is just the falling.
When I'm struggling with my house, I think, to have that one great barrier just knocked down, it's crucial.
Home for Our Troops is a wonderful nonprofit that builds a
mortgage-free, fully adaptive, handicap-accessible house.
And there's no catch.
It'll be our very first home that we've ever owned. This is a game changer.
This is where your life begins again.
We need you to join us in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Because of you, everything's going to be okay.